When we become obsessed with science, we risk missing what's already speaking: the body, the breath, the inner sense of rightness or resistance that doesn't announce itself dramatically. And yet, for me, this is like no longer a question of right versus wrong, right? It's a question of relationship. As I'm noticing science with curiosity, or am I clinging to them for certainty? This is the paradox I'm living inside right now, learning to allow the signs without chasing them, learning to trust without demanding a proof, because perhaps the deepest guidance isn't hidden in symbols at all. Perhaps it is here, in how steady we are when no sign appears, in how grounded we remain when nothing dramatic happens, in how willing we are to stay present without interpretation. And maybe the mind seeks signs, but wisdom learns to abide. And maybe the paradox isn't meant to be resolved. Maybe it's meant to be lived gently, honestly, and just without forcing an answer. And there's a paradox that I keep coming back to, and maybe you will recognize it too, Inga. It's the awareness that there are things I did in my life that I'm not proud of, choices I made, ways the way I showed up or didn't, moments I wish I could rewrite. For a long time, I told myself a story about those moments. I said I had to do those things to get here. You know, they were necessary, they were part of my journey. And for a while, right, that story helped me survive my past. But recently, something shifted. I realized that while those choices may have been necessary then, they do not have to be now. I don't have to repeat the behavior simply because they once protected me, because now I carry something I didn't have back then, which is the wisdom. What I see clearly now is this: these actions were authentic to who I was at that moment. I was doing my best I could do with the awareness, tools, and the capacity I had. That version of me wasn't wrong, it was unfinished. Your authenticity is not fixed, it evolves.